Wait, so the World Cup is over, right? And who won? Argentina? Oh my god. And France lost? Sacre bleu, ho ho. The French have lost once again. That's my French accent. It's not bad, right? Yeah, man, back when I was a kid, I would play a ton of soccer. Or as I guess all the terrorists call it, football. And man, I find watching soccer so boring, but I loved playing it as a kid. Like I was usually a defender because I was a chunky kid and didn't like running. But later on, I became a goalie, and I was a pretty damn good goalie. I had those badass like bright yellow or green Nike goalie gloves. You had to go to like an academy, sports and outdoors, the right stuff, the right price, out of town and buy them. Academy. You couldn't buy those at Walmart, at least back in my day. And yeah, that was the game I really took to. I did try baseball, was alright at it. Basketball, I wasn't good at it, but soccer I was pretty good at. Now, I remember one time we were practicing, and I was the goalie. I think I shit myself, but I kept on playing. And my teammates were asking me if like an animal was around that took a shit, but I hid it well and kept it a secret because I'm a man. And we keep playing through anything God throws at us. So remember, guys, shedding your pants isn't the worst thing in the world, because we all do it, right? Girl, you make me wanna feel things I've never felt before. Girl, you make me wanna feel. I just saw an article saying that if Justin Bieber's face paralysis is affecting his relationship with his chick, and I'm like, oh, boo-hoo. Like, I'm sure he's got a bunch of underage girls he's grooming slowly on standby, like starting them at a young age and letting them kind of grow like peaches, and when they're the ripe age of legal consent from whatever state laws they may be reciting in for him, then he'll pick the peach right off the tree. Also, I mean, even if he had his whole face working, he's looking like a meth head, right? Like, he looks like someone on Intervention from TLC. I love that show. It's a good show. Watching these people just fail, it makes me kind of feel better. But man, all these like boy pop stars have that sick mind in them. Like, look at fucking Nick Carter being sued for allegedly having sex with a 17-year-old girl back when the Backstreet Boys were larger than life. There's this guy at work that I would work at the grocery store with. He's around my age, and he told me he saw the Backstreet Boys live like very recently, and they played their whole catalog, which surprised me that it was only two albums. But anytime I saw him, I kept saying, "Hey, you saw Backstreet Boys live? Did they play The Call?" And he'd say they played every song they made. And then the next day I'd see him, I would tell him, "Hey, you saw Backstreet Boys live, right? Did they play This Is Us?" And he would say, "They played every song they made." And I kept this line of questioning going until I ran out of songs from their catalog. I don't know. I just like I love when a joke isn't funny anymore, because to me that's when it starts being funny. Anyways, whether that Nick Carter did or didn't do it, the court of public opinion is gonna get you, man. And look, you're not Justin Timberlake that can pull off a black woman's bra on national television and show her fucking tit and not get blamed for it at all. Like, they blamed Janet Jackson for all of that shit, and Justin Timberlake didn't get blamed at all. But real talk though, like, NSYNC is better than the Backstreet Boys. I'm pretty sure the world shares that same opinion. Even when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me. And dude, I've been recently thinking about how great of a movie From Dusk Till Dawn was, but also how fucking weird it is, right? Like, if you haven't seen the movie, it's from 1996, directed by Robert Rodriguez. What do you do, like Spy Kids and fucking, what is that one shit with the guitarist, the mariachi, right? Once Upon a Time Mexico, fucking Antonio Banderas. But anyways, this movie stars George Clooney, Quentin Tarantino, who actually wrote the script, Harvey Keitel, and then a young Juliette Lewis. And then it also has, real quick, a fucking sexy as fuck Salma Hayek. So this one starts out like a heist movie, George Clooney and Tarantino rob a bank and have the bank teller hostage, and Tarantino's in his full, like, Tarantino mode doing weird, creepy sexual things, right? And then they try to get on the road again. They hijack a RV with Harvey Keitel and his kids. Harvey Keitel plays a priest who is really not believing in God, I guess because of, I don't know, his divorce or his wife died. I can't really remember. And George Clooney and Tarantino hold them hostage, take them to a truck stop called the Titty Twister. I completely forgot what it was called. It's called the Titty Twister. Looks kind of like a Buc-ee's. There's this weird scene I remember in the RV where Tarantino is imagining the young girl saying she wants to fuck him. And I'm guessing this is how, like, Nick Carter felt with that young fan, the one he allegedly raped when she was 17. But anyways, once they get to the strip club / truck stop, things get interesting, right? So at this point, like, all I remember is Salma Hayek looking so fucking hot. Like, seriously, I'm not exaggerating her beauty. Go look up Salma Hayek from Dusk Till Dawn photos. And even if you're a woman, you'll agree, like, holy shit, this woman is fucking gorgeous. She is perfect, like perfection. And I'm pretty damn sure it's all natural. Like, if you're a woman, tell me if she's natural. That is fucking perfection. And then bam, out of nowhere, she turns into a nasty ass vampire, and suddenly all the workers that are there are vampires, and they start killing all the fucking people there. And like, what the fuck? It was a heist movie, and now it's a vampire hunter survive the night type movie. And I mean, it's still a good movie. But if you wanted to turn it off right here after you see Salma Hayek in all her glory, I would not blame you at all. I wish I had like the timestamp for whenever she shows up, with that fucking, I don't know. You just look her up, And yeah, seeing her as some like nasty ass vampire really kills the boner that you might have had going for yourself. Also, if you're not in the mood to watch that, I would recommend you watch one of Tarantino's movies that I think is strange to the public, called Death Proof. I honestly think Death Proof is was, in my opinion, one of Tarantino's best movies. Like, right behind Reservoir Dogs and Django Unchained. And fucking Kurt Russell is great in it, and it just, such a great movie. If you haven't seen Death Proof, go fucking watch it. Don't watch that Planet Terror movie, though, that apparently, like, you have to kind of watch with it or whatever. It's not all that. But yeah, Death Proof is like a hidden gem of perfection. Down in a Mexicali, there's a crazy little place that I know, where the drinks are hotter than the chili sauce, and the boss is a cat named Joe. And finally, let's look at some old Facebook statuses that I looked up on my Facebook. From my, memories. My memories. Okay, here's the first one. How insensitive of Weezer for not updating their old albums so that the colorblind people can enjoy them. I mean, what? They have the green album, the red album, the blue album. Like, how are colorblind people supposed to enjoy that shit, The same with, like, the band Maroon 5. Like, if you're colorblind and you can't count, can you really sing along with Adam Levine? I got the moves like Jagger. Okay, next one. Wait, why is the movie called Mission Impossible? Don't they end up completing the mission in the end, so it's actually possible? I mean, right? Come on, Tom Cruise, answer that for me, you Scientologist handsome piece of shit. Here's another one. What do those tears Lil Wayne has tattooed near his eyes stand for? Do they represent all the music genres he's killed? Man, I don't know why I had so much hate for Lil Wayne here. I don't really recall the context. I mean, he made that one album that everyone loved, the Carter 3? 3 or 4? I think it was 3. Which, by the way, if you ever heard that one song he wrote for his group Young Money, the song called Every Girl, like, the lyrics are literally, I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. And I'm like, whoa, Lil Wayne, a lot of the girls in the world are underage. Like, wow, buddy, you're literally like a pedo here, But yeah, no one batted an eye to that lyric that was playing on the radio back then, but let's accuse Nick Carter of the Backstreet Boys of raping a 17-year-old girl, allegedly. Right? I mean, that reverse white privilege shit just sucks, buddy. Last one here is a lyric I wrote. It goes, I'm ready for that jelly and those peanut butter eyes, your wheat bread skinned and milk does a body good thighs. Like, man, do I know how to woo a woman or what, right? It's a lot better than I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. Like, not only are the girls of the world underage, some are old and senile and unable to consent, Lil Wayne. You sick piece of shit. But that's it for today. Thank y'all for your continued support and liking and commenting and subscribing and all the other gay shit. Are you happy France lost? Have you ever shit your pants? Are you more Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? These are all things I'm dying to know in the comments, so let me know. And yeah, it's Monday. Hope y'all have a great start to the week. Thank you and bye-bye.